Blek Le Rat, born Xavier Preux in 1951, was one of the first graffiti artists in Paris and the originator of stencil graffiti. He has been known as the grandfather of street art. Blek began his artwork in 1981 after being influenced by early graffiti in New York. Instead of freehanding his work at a fast pace, he decided that creating stencils ahead of time was more worth it, since he was aiming for a clean result. He felt the need for modernism. He then began painting stencils of rats on the street walls of Paris, describing the rat as the only free animal in the city, and one which spreads the plague everywhere, just like street art. From that point on, street art has been forever changed. Blek was very influenced by Richard Hambleton, a New York street artist who painted large-scale human figures during the 1980s. His work inspired Blek in many ways, yet he decided to choose his own style that he felt better suited Paris. Blek is considered to be the inventor of life-sized stencil, as well as the first to transform stencil from basic lettering into pictorial art. Street art is visual art that is developed in public spaces. It is not considered vandalism in any way, but is not sponsored by the government. Blek intends to have his work communicate with everyday people. Being a street artist can be quite risky, and in 1991 Blek was arrested while stenciling a replica of Caravaggio's Madonna and Child. From that point on, he has chosen to work exclusively with pre-stenciled posters, allowing a faster application of the medium to the walls, which will, if caught in the act, have a smaller punishment. Many of his pieces are pictorials of private individuals in opposition to larger groups. He is most known for his series of images representing the homeless, which he began in 2006. He depicted them standing, sitting, or lying down on the sidewalks in attempts to draw attention to what he values as a global problem. Blek has stated that it is more important that people have their own story with his images through their own imaginations. Blek Le Rat has had a huge influence on today's graffiti art movement and has his art all over the world, with his main motivation of his work being social consciousness and the desire to bring art to the people.